Hello and welcome to Seatrade Maritime Awards Middle East, Indian Subcontinent and Africa 2020 virtual ceremony. I'm John Briggs and I'll be your host and guide through this year's virtual proceedings. In this bizarre year, which has kept us all apart and prevented us from doing the things that really make us human, that remind us we are far better together than apart, awards like these are even more important. And as the voice of these awards for the past few years, it is a real pleasure to be able to introduce them to you in person, albeit virtually. This ceremony is brought to you as part of Seatrade Maritime Middle East Virtual, which is taking place until Wednesday, where we encourage you to network with each other through this platform, even if it isn't in person this year. And of course, this virtual ceremony would not be possible without the wonderful support of our sponsors. ADNOC Logistics and Services, Abu Dhabi Ports, Aries Marine and Engineering Services, DP World UAE Region, Dry Docks World, Tomini Shipping and TriStar Group. Your continued support of this event helps make this the most powerful maritime award program in the region. Our thanks go to each and every one of this year's incredible finalists who've shown such resilience and put forward innovative solutions during these unprecedented times, and now truly deserve to be called Seatrade Maritime Awards finalists. Today, we celebrate them all, along with the region's successes and achievements.
Being the finalist of one of the most prestigious award programs speaks volume of our contributions to the supply chain and logistics industry beyond the regional market.
The Seatrade Awards are the premier maritime awards in the region. Tomini Shipping aspire to be recognized by such a prestigious body.
It's a great honor for Aries Marine and our staff for the various efforts that we put together to overcome the impact of COVID-19 in industry and society.
Marriott's being one of the fastest growing companies in the maritime space, it perfectly fits us for such a good recognition.
I'm particularly excited to see how the profile of the seafarer will change following a tumultuous year for our key workers. Their resilience and professionalism has shone through in the face of extreme challenges and hardship.
As CI is already an important player in the field of global maritime logistics, with a focus on energy-related, dry bulk and niche container shipping markets.
I think this year has also, on a positive side, been very good for us as it has embraced new technologies and new ways of working in a very old industry. And I'm really excited to see the coming future where we will have new technologies, digitization and automation, and new tools to help our environment.
LogicPoint team has shown tremendous resiliency during this difficult year to deliver more than what is expected of us.
The industry is now on the cusp of a radical transformation as IMO's ambitious moonshot regulations for the reduction in greenhouse gas emissions. Aries Marine intends to be at the forefront of providing all the support that the industry needs as it transforms itself into a more sustainable model.
For a startup such as ours with limited resources, it is fantastic to be able to leverage such an amazing platform. And we thank Seatrade Maritime for the opportunity.
OOCL is always excited about the promising future of the industry and has been adapting to changes in market to offer more competitive and cost-effective services.
To date, we have helped to safely bring home thousands of seafarers, and this is an achievement that we are particularly proud of.
It will continue to explore possibilities on its own and through strategic alliances to further consolidate its leading position in the maritime world.
We firmly believe that the post-COVID world will witness the survival of the efficient, and our vision for the next 5 years is to support maritime industry to adapt an efficiency management system through FSM to drastically improve both efficiency and quality.
Abu Dhabi Ports has developed state-of-the-art infrastructure and facilities to ensure food and pharmaceutical supplies to the country and beyond. Thank you.
So,
We at GMS are looking forward to this token of appreciation for our persistence, determination to bring innovation, and opportunity to show the world how the ship recycling industry is evolving.
So, good luck to you all. And now, before we get to this year's presentations, here's Seatrade Chairman Chris Hayman.
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to this virtual presentation of the Seatrade Maritime Awards, Middle East, Indian Subcontinent, and Africa. In this unprecedented year of challenge and disruption, we've done our utmost to maintain our commitment to the industry by delivering an inclusive, representative, and accessible platform to recognize the achievements of the region. It's our belief that this virtual ceremony, the culmination of a year-long process, is the best and only way to do that. Welcome to all who are joining us virtually from across the GCC, the Indian subcontinent and Africa, and indeed around the world, and I hope our digital connection finds you well. In considering our approach to recognizing and rewarding the outstanding achievements of the region this year, it became clear that at a time as challenging as this, it made sense to adjust the awards categories to reflect the realities of 2020. So with this in mind, we're celebrating just 9 winners this year, all of whom have risen to these challenges in quite different ways. 5 of these categories have been evaluated by our distinguished judging panel of independent leaders from across the region. And instead of splitting the judges into separate panels for different disciplines, we also felt it was right for all 17 of them to combine in choosing the finalists and then the winners. Seatrade is extremely grateful to the members of the panel and its chair, Tony Field, for once again upholding the transparent and independent values of the Seatrade Awards and generously contributing their time. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, each of whom has supported the continuation of this process in a digital format. Their belief and support has made it possible for us to highlight the achievements of this remarkable industry once again. Further thanks must go to all the organizations and individuals who took time to submit entries. Your achievements set examples for us all. We're well aware that the global pandemic has created special problems for the workforce of this industry, so we're especially pleased this year to be able to recognize the mission to seafarers and the great work they are doing. As we spend time today reflecting on the resilience which this industry has shown in adversity, let's look forward with optimism to the year ahead in the hope and expectation that when we reassemble for the Seatrade Awards in December 2021, we can do so back together again in one place in a proper physical event. It is now my great pleasure to introduce a short message from the Secretary General of the International Maritime Organization, Mr. Kai Tak Lim.
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure for me to join you today for this influential industry gathering. I know over the course of this event, you will be celebrating the achievement of this important maritime region and discussing the opportunity to support the various sectors of this vibrant industry. This discourse of particular importance now, with the unprecedented impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on our lives, in particular on maritime sector and its seafarers. The world depends on maritime trade, and this has been in evidence as shipping has continued to deliver vital goods, food, and medical supplies throughout the pandemic. Sadly, we have also seen how seafarers have become collateral victims. Hundreds of thousands of seafarers are stranded on board or desperate to get to ships or home. We are working in close collaboration and cooperation with the UN agencies, with the industry stakeholders, and with the government to try to resolve this crisis. I thank all those who have been assisting to address this situation. Shipping will also be at the heart of the economic recovery and sustainable growth far into the future. I'm certain that we will have an opportunity to build back better, more efficient, and greener. To achieve this, IMO's comprehensive regulatory framework covering all aspects of shipping have never been so relevant. The pandemic has illustrated the need for greater efficiency. Shipping's sustainability beyond the pandemic will depend on its ability to embrace digitalization and new and smart technologies. Cooperation between shipping, port, and logistics industry will be vital to enhance the efficiency and sustainability of shipping, facilitating trade and fostering economic recovery and prosperity. And there is even bigger challenges to move toward zero carbon future. We cannot shy away from the energy transition in shipping to meet the ambition in the IMO GHG strategy to cut and ultimately phase out greenhouse gas emissions from shipping. Short-term measures to improve ships' carbon intensity have been approved at IMO last month for adoption next year. These are important building blocks for future discussion on mid and long-term measures. We will lead new technologies, new fuels, innovation, meaning huge investment, notably in R&D and infrastructure. More action is needed to speed up this process. IMO is stepping up its effort to act as a global forum and promoter of R&D in zero-carbon marine fuels, bringing together interested stakeholders from the public and private sectors from around the world. We must ensure that no country is left behind. IMO leads a portfolio of continuously expanding capacity-building projects, supporting decarbonization, innovation, bringing together numerous stakeholders from diversified sectors. Ladies and gentlemen, maritime trade is vital to the global economy. Building a safer, greener, cleaner, and more sustainable maritime industry will require further international cooperation, targeted policy intervention, and investment today for a more sustainable tomorrow. We must all work together to enable a sustainable post-pandemic recovery and a truly sustainable future. The Seatrade Maritime Middle East provides an excellent opportunity to discuss and to provide ideas for the future of shipping. In this context, I wish you every success and prosperity. Thank you.
Thanks to Kai-Tak Lim and to Chris Heyman. Now, choosing this year's winners was a tough job for an impressive panel of independent industry experts, which included 17 of the industry's leading figures. And here's what they had to say about the Seatrade judging process and what is important to them.
Hello everybody, my name's Tony Field, VP Middle East and Africa for Lloyd's Register, and I had the honour of being the chairman of the judges this year. I'd like to say just a few words on the judging process. It's been my pleasure and a great honour to chair the judging process. This is for the first time this year for the Seatrade Maritime Awards. I wanted to share with you what I've experienced regarding the judging process and the vital importance of transparency and the independence the process upholds. The awards comprise of 2 rounds of judging from our esteemed judging panel members. The first round is reviewing and scoring process by all the judges independently. The judges use a scoring framework and the categories criteria as reference. Conflict of interest are screened in this process to ensure that the panel have a fair and unbiased influence on the overall result. The scores given, an average is taken for each entry, and a benchmark score for each category is determined to find the shortlist. The second round is a face-to-face, or virtual at least this year, meeting which I chaired, during which the panel members discuss the finalist entries and agree upon the winner for each category. It's a pleasure to play a part of this process this year, and I look forward to building on what we have achieved to date to help ensure the Seatrade Award Scheme responds to the changing industry landscape of the coming years and maintains and develops its value and credibility. I would like to say thank you to all the judges for their time and commitment to this process. They have done a fantastic job. And more importantly, to all the entrants for their appetite to demonstrate and highlight excellence in this ever unique and exciting industry. Best of luck to all the finalists, and congratulations to all the winners who are just about to learn of their success this year. Thank you.
On the panel as one of the judges, it's extremely good just to read all of the entries, and again we're here celebrating the finalists.
What I enjoy the most about being on the panel is to see how new ideas and developments are being projected. The creativity amongst the entrants is phenomenal, and usually there's a wide range of attributes that are encompassed in each category.
Recognition of good works help to evolve the maritime industry and foster credibility for new players. It can also inspire future generations to find their own voice and to learn from the giants who came before them.
Organizations and its employees respond to appreciation expressed through recognition of good work because it confirms and acknowledges the value of the performance.
Being a maritime professional, it's our responsibility to understand the industry and enable the industry to understand the excellence and implement them in their respective field. We should definitely continue our effort in this regard.
Nothing succeeds like success, and the Seatrade Maritime Award ceremony, you are surrounded by successes. It's a great opportunity to enhance your own presence and that of your business.
This year it was interesting for me to see the pandemic response, and I would like to commend everybody in the industry for their response on that, even if you didn't make the shortlist. And that was probably the most difficult one for the judges to look at this year.
Thank you, Seatrade, for giving us this platform and this opportunity to interact and learn during the pandemic. Thank you so much.
This event is the perfect platform for bringing the maritime industry leaders together, as well as celebrating organizations' milestone and individual achievement.
Our thanks to all of this year's judges. So now it's time for the first of our winners. Please remember to spread the word of today's celebrations using the hashtag SeaTradeAwardsMISA, or you can tag us at @SeaTradeME. And so to the first award, which is for Logistics Solution of the Year, sponsored by TriStar Group. This award recognizes a new technology, system or infrastructure development which has made a significant contribution to the advancement of efficiency in the door-to-door movement of cargo. And here are the contenders. Abu Dhabi Ports Food Security Programme. DP World UAE Region for DP World's ecosystem of digital solutions. Indian Ports Association, apex body of major ports under Government of India for Indian Port Community System. LogiPoint and P&O Maritime Logistics Offshore Logistics Platform, a more efficient energy supply chain. To reveal the winner, here's TriStar Group's Chris Peters.
Good afternoon, everybody. And the winner for the Logistics Solution Award is P&O Maritime Logistics. Congratulations to everyone at P&O.
P&O Maritime Logistics created an offshore logistics platform to optimize cargo delivery for the OSV industry. The platform harnesses the power of big data analytics to create optimized delivery schedules to ensure the most fuel and time-efficient journeys for cargo. Taking the Seatrade Maritime Award for Logistics Solution of the Year, P&O Maritime Logistics. And our thanks to TriStar Group. We come now to the award for the Shipping Company of the Year, sponsored by Aries Marine and Engineering Services. Open to shipping companies in all market sectors, the judges looked at responses to the prevailing market conditions and to the particular challenges of disruptions to trading patterns to determine their winner. And these are the contenders. Bahri, Hapag-Lloyd, Orient Overseas Container Line, the Shipping Corporation of India, Tomini Shipping, and TriStar Group. Revealing the Shipping Company of the Year from Aries Group of Companies, Mr. Sohan Roy.
The winner for the Shipping Company of the Year is Barry.
Bahri's commitment to delivering quality-driven services and the company's remarkable ability to overcome challenges have expanded its market presence through its diverse business units to achieve sustained revenue growth. They are dedicated to constantly improving the competencies and efficiency of the region's logistics and transportation sector. As always, none of our finalists knew they had won until the results were revealed today. We caught up with them earlier and asked them what it meant to be a Seatrade Maritime Awards finalist.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. We are delighted to be among the finalists of the Shipping Company of the Year Award category of Seatrade MEISA Award 2020. Bahri has always enjoyed a distinguished position on the maritime industry with our unmatched fleet and wide range portfolio of innovative offering. Our sustained growth, including in the current year of the global pandemic, has been driven by our strategic objective and quick and effective response to the challenges. Our extensive action plan to remain resilient during the pandemic, including ensuring normal operation through technology adoption, safety at our workplace, and well-being of our seafarers. We are proud of our role in facilitating the supply of essential goods to the world and supporting in many ways our government initiatives. Finally, I would like to thank Bahri Management and the Board of Directors and our colleagues, partners and clients for their support all along, and congratulate them for our final round entry. Thank you.
Congratulations to the Shipping Company of the Year, Bahri, and our thanks to Aries Marine and Engineering Services. Before we continue with the next award, Seatrade is once again delighted to be supporting the mission to seafarers. With over 90% of world trade carried by sea, providing work to 1.5 million seafarers, they offer much-needed practical, emotional and spiritual support through ship visits, their seafarers centres, and a range of welfare and emergency support services. Their mission is to care for the shipping industry's most important asset, its people. And they're grateful for the constant acts of kindness that allow them in turn to serve the people that make sacrifices to keep our global economy afloat.
I'm the Secretary General of the Mission to Seafarers, and I'm very glad indeed to be speaking to you today. The mission has been supporting seafarers across the world since 1856, but in its long history, it can have seen few years as difficult for seafarers as 2020. The crew change crisis had an enormous and immediate impact. Uncertainty about the future, anxiety about family back home, exhaustion, and that sense of losing control over your own destiny, which can be so debilitating. And these things have combined with severe limitations on shore leave to create unprecedented levels of stress for so many seafarers. One of them told us there is no tomorrow, and without a tomorrow, there is no hope. And I guess many could have echoed that phrase. In response, we've been so glad to be able to continue our support to seafarers from right across the world, including China. We've done so by maintaining ship visitation in as many ports as that's been possible, always in a careful and safe way at the gangway, but maintaining some personal contact with seafarers. We've been delivering personal supplies that are so important for their well-being, including of vital medicines. And we've been taking MiFi units on board, enabling those who don't have access to Wi-Fi to communicate with their families back home. We've developed new digital services, enabling those who can't access personal support to share problems and seek advice, and that's been incredibly important. And our family support networks have sustained support to seafarers' families who have had a very difficult and worrying time. One seafarer has written to me just in the last few days, and he wrote this: I just felt that telling my experience to the Mission to Seafarers would alleviate the depression and anxiety I'm currently experiencing. I know I can trust you guys because every time I go to the mission, it refreshes my spirit. We are so glad to be maintaining our services across the world 24 hours a day. We thank you for giving us an opportunity to speak to you about our work today. So it's a thank you from all of us at the Mission to Seafarers. Thank you.
Please help the Mission to Seafarers by donating online at missiontoseafarers.org/donate and on behalf of the Mission to Seafarers. Thank you. Right, next we have a special award, the Pandemic Response Award. The pandemic has created a unique set of challenges for maritime companies' relationships with their employees, stakeholders, and with the communities they operate in. This award recognizes an outstanding example of a corporate response to one or more of these challenges. So here are the pandemic response contenders. Abu Dhabi Ports, Aries Marine and Engineering Services, Arab Shipbuilding and Repair Yard, Bahri, Dry Docks World Dubai, GAC Group, and Sharaf Shipping Agency. Just before we reveal the winner, the judges wanted to acknowledge the admirable efforts of all of the finalists in this category. It was an extremely difficult decision to select an ultimate winner among such outstanding examples of proactivity, agility and empathy that reflect the community sentiment that is synonymous with the maritime industry. But one company did stand out above the rest, so revealing the winner from the Mission to Seafarers, here's Reverend Canon Andy Bowerman.
It's my great honour to announce the winner for the category of the Pandemic Response Award. And the winner is Abu Dhabi Ports. Congratulations to the winners.
Abu Dhabi Ports supplied accommodation for operational staff and utilised workers' residential cities to host 18,000 persons with COVID-19, providing them with all necessities and medical services. They helped health authorities store vital medical supplies and repurposed the cruise terminal building as a health screening centre. Let's find out from them what it meant to be a Seatrade Maritime Awards finalist.
I'm very proud of how the team demonstrated agility and responsiveness in weathering the storm, turning new norms into opportunities.
Congratulations to the winning pandemic response, Abu Dhabi Ports. Our next award is the Sustainability Award, sponsored by DP World UAE region. Following a year in which the industry's relationship with the environment has been in high profile, with a new regulatory framework and strong focus on its carbon footprint, this award recognizes an exceptional initiative from within the region that supports sustainable maritime commerce. And these are the contenders. Aries Marine and Engineering Services, GMS, Orient Overseas Container Line, Red Sea Gateway Terminal, and the Shipping Corporation of India. But which one of those will take the trophy? Well, it's over to DP World UAE region's Fatma Hussain, who can tell us.
The winner for Sustainability Award is Red Sea Gateway Terminal.
Red Sea Gateway Terminal is continuing to invest in environmentally sustainable terminal operations through new electrically powered container handling equipment to reduce diesel fuel usage and its harmful greenhouse gas emissions. All existing STS cranes are electrically powered, reflecting their commitment to sustainable operations since the terminal's establishment in 2009. Let's find out from them what it meant to be a Seatrade Maritime Awards finalist.
We entered the Seatrade Maritime Awards because this is the prominent event in the region, and we are very pleased to have this opportunity to benchmark ourselves with best-in-class investors and colleagues. We are very pleased to be recognized in this category of sustainability, as this is truly a category that is very close to our hearts, both as investors, employees, and as a company. Being a finalist recognizes our focus on the environment, and it recognizes our investments in biodiversity through creating artificial reefs off the coastline.
The Sustainability Award winner goes to Red Sea Gateway Terminal, and our thanks to DP World UAE region. Our next award addresses intelligent shipping. As the industry in the region accelerates its engagement with digital technologies and automated solutions in port and at sea, this award identifies an exceptional example of the successful implementation of a new technology solution, which offers measurable efficiency benefits. Here are the companies in the running. Abu Dhabi Ports Macta Gateway Vessel Management Solution. Mariapps Marine Solutions SmartPal from Mariapps. RAC Ports for Saka Port, optimizing port operations with Dynamic Underkeel Clearance System UKC. And Steel Core's Digital Paint Report, AI-powered. But who is going to win? Let's find out from the Seatrade Maritime Awards Chair of Judges. From Lloyd's Register, here's Tony Field.
Hello everyone. I now have the pleasure of announcing the finalists and the winner of the Intelligent Shipping Awards. The winner is RAC Ports. Congratulations.
The Dynamic Underkeel Clearance System is a digital solution which is underpinned by detailed modelling of port operations, analysis, and the AI-assisted assimilation of real-time and forecast environmental conditions. The system has enabled the port's customers to ship more tons with fewer vessels, reducing freight costs and greenhouse gas emissions. Let's find out from them what it meant to be a Seatrade Maritime Awards finalist.
Technology is changing the landscape of maritime best practices through its ability to allow us to see things that maybe we weren't able to see before. The modern systems and innovations that RAC Ports have put into place in 2020 include the Dynamic Underkeel Clearance System, which we are nominated for this award. These new technologies and innovations have contributed to this success this year in that we've managed to load an extra 1 million tons of cargo. So the innovations have actually been a great benefit to the port, to our customers, and with it being a difficult year in 2020, this has been a fantastic achievement for the port. Being nominated for the Seatrade Awards is testament to the cutting-edge innovation and technology we put into place in our operations at Saka Port.
The Intelligent Shipping winner is RAC Ports. We come now to the first of 4 Seatrade Special Awards, recognising companies or individuals for their outstanding contribution to the maritime industry, with nominations invited from the international business community and winners chosen by Seatrade. First, it's the Diversity and Equality Award, sponsored by ADNOC Logistics and Services. This special award recognises a company or individual who has promoted the principle of diversity of employment across the region. And to tell us more, here's Informa Markets Maritime Digital and Customer Development Director, Emma Howell.
This year, our award recognising excellent efforts in the pursuit of a diverse and equal industry goes to an organisation leading by example. This organisation is working tirelessly to ensure its culture, strategy and policies all work hand in hand to achieve an environment for its employees where equality can thrive. In comparison to peer communities and organisations in our winners' geography, their efforts stand out and set an example for others. At sea, gender equality in particular is celebrated and encouraged, with this organisation employing the highest number of women seafarers in the country, taking on roles from cadet to master. And on shore, the workforce continues to improve its gender balance right through the ranks to the organisation's chairperson and managing director. Their CSR policies look to redress imbalances locally in education, healthcare, women empowerment and the eradication of hunger and malnutrition in communities. The entrenchment of internal governance processes addressing workplace behaviour and attitudes, coupled with the creation of an internal complaints committee, further demonstrate this organisation's commitment and support the verdict of the Seatrade editorial board this year. Therefore, it is my pleasure to hand over to ADNOC Logistics and Services Senior Vice President Ship Management, Captain Mohammed Al Ali, to reveal the winner of this year's Diversity and Equality Award.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The winner for the Diversity and Equality Award is Shipping Corporation of India.
Let's hear from Harjeet Kaur Joshi, Chairperson and Managing Director from the Shipping Corporation of India.
I must congratulate the Seatrade Maritime Awards on its initiative to institute the Diversity and Equality Award this year. It is indeed a matter of immense pride for all of us at SCI to be acknowledged for our efforts in promoting the principle of diversity and equality. We also feel honored that we happen to be the first recipient of this distinguished award, which makes it very special and meaningful for us. I accept this award on behalf of all members of the Shipping Corporation of India Limited. To be accorded this recognition on a global platform, the Seatrade Maritime Awards, renowned for promoting healthy competition and excellence, raising the standards of the industry through its dynamic award programs, is an acknowledgement worthy of notice and serves as an encouragement and inspiration to keep nurturing these good practices. It is indeed an honor for us to be recognized and acknowledged for something which is very much a part of our culture in SCI. Thank you once again, Seatrade Maritime, and wishing you success in your objective of promoting significant contribution and pioneering advancement across the maritime and shipping fraternity. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Seatrade's Diversity and Equality winner is the Shipping Corporation of India. And our thanks to ADNOC Logistics and Services. Our next presentation is the Seatrade Special Award for Outstanding Achievement. This special award is sponsored by Dry Docks World and will be presented to an individual who has made a special contribution to the enhancement of the industry and its standing in the region in the previous 12 months. To tell us more about our Outstanding Achievement winner, it's over to Group Events Director, Seatrade Maritime, Chris Morley.
This year we recognise the outstanding achievements of the leader of one of the most strategically important maritime gateways in the Middle East and indeed the entire world. Our winner this year boasts an impressive naval career with various degrees in military science and maritime studies which have been put to great use in the modernisation and future-proofing of the important maritime passage under his leadership. Our winner's recent actions to support crew changes and safe vessel passage during the pandemic are a demonstration of his strong leadership. Actions in this regard have made a very real and beneficial contribution to the industry's efforts to navigate through the stormy waters of COVID-19 and echo the achievements of many in putting human welfare and seafarers at the heart of crisis management strategies. Digital transformation policies and environmental change efforts remain at the centre of our winners' future strategies, and we have no doubt those initiatives will continue to support the endeavours of many ship owners the world over. It gives me great pleasure, therefore, to hand over to Dry Docks World Chief Executive Captain Rado Antolovich to reveal the winner of the 2020 Outstanding Achievement Award.
Your Excellency Admiral Osama Rabi.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بداية بالأصالة عن نفسي وعن جميع العاملين بهيئة قناة السويس، أتوجه بالشكر للقائمين على مؤتمر ومعرض سي تريد الشرق الأوسط وشبه القارة الهندية وأفريقيا لاختياري للحصول على هذه الجائزة التي تعني كثير بالنسبة لنا، خاصة أنها تأتي كتقدير لما بذلناه من جهد كبير خلال العام الجاري تزامنا مع تفشي جائحة فيروس كورونا، حيث حرصنا على الاستمرار في تعزيز دور القناة الداعم لحركة التجارة العالمية وسلاسل الإمداد وأنشطة النقل البحري بكل الآليات والسبل المتاحة. وليس يدل على ذلك سوى ما قمنا به من جهد وتذليل كافة العقبات لتطبيق آلية منتظمة وآمنة لإتمام عمليات تغيير الأطقم البحرية في نطاق المدخلين الشمالي والجنوبي لقناة السويس، مع توفير كافة الإمكانات اللازمة لتحقيق ذلك واتخاذ كافة التدابير الاحترازية لضمان سلامة جميع المشاركين في تنفيذ هذه العمليات، وهو ما شكل مساهمة حاسمة من جانب هيئة قناة السويس في في التعاطي مع هذا التحدي المؤثر على انتظام حركة الخطوط الملاحية العالمية. وبرغم التأثيرات السلبية للجائحة مع بداية العام الجاري، لم نتوقف الهيئة يوما واحدا عن إضافة المزيد من الإنجازات في كافة القطاعات، وعلى رأسها التحول الرقمي وتحديث نظم المعلومات وتطوير أسطولها البحري وتنفيذ أعمال التكريك بالموانئ والبحيرات المصرية وتشغيل الأنفاق أسفل القناة وغيرها من المشروعات العملاقة مع الحفاظ على معدلات حركة الملاحة بالقناة وتعزيز إمكانياتها التنافسية وقدرتها على اجتذاب الخطوط الملاحية العالمية. ختاما، إن هذه الجائزة تمثل لنا حافزا كبيرا لمواصلة الإنجازات ومواجهة التحديات كي تظل قناة السويس دائما بما تملكه
من خبرات بشرية وإمكانيات عملاقة، وبتاريخها الممتد لأكثر من 151 عاما هي الركيزة الأساسية الداعمة لكافة أنشطة الملاحة الدولية وقطاعات التجارة العالمية. شكرا والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Congratulations to the 2020 Outstanding Achievement winner, His Excellency Admiral Osama Monir Mohammed Rabi, and our thanks to Dry Docks World. Our penultimate presentation is the Seatrade Special Award to this year's Personality of the Year, sponsored by Tomini Group. This award recognizes an individual who has contributed exceptional leadership and innovative thinking to the industry in recent years. To tell us more about our Personality of the Year winner, it's over to Informa Markets Maritime Group President Seatrade, Andrew Williams.
Our winner this year is a well-known personality and, like many leaders in the maritime industry, started his professional life as a cadet. From 1996, he made his way through the ranks until sailing as the first UAE National Master in 2008 on board an LNG carrier. Such was his skill and leadership qualities that over the 5 years that followed, he progressed through the roles of Operations Manager, Tanker Fleet Manager, and Senior Vice President of Operations. Through the decade that followed, he continued to display the personality and the leadership qualities that he is so well known for today. Through the merger of 3 well-known entities, our winner became Senior Vice President of Ship Management for a well-known UAE-based organization. In this role, he continued to lead energy efficiency and optimization projects, playing an important role in the modernization of fleet management and operational efficiency in the Middle East. I'm sure by now, many of you have identified our Personality of the Year. So without further delay, it's my pleasure to hand over to Tomini Group's Head of Shipping, Numa Sheikh, to reveal our 2020 winner.
The winner for the Personality of the Year Award 2020 is Captain Mohammed Al Ali, Senior Vice President, Ship Management, ADNOC Logistics and Services.
Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great honor and pride that I received this prestigious award. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Seatrade for considering me for this recognition. 2020 has been one of the most challenging years of my career, yet the most rewarding. We have transformed ADNOC L&S into a world-class maritime organization. We have secured historical deals and delivered valuable milestones that will reshape the future of this organization. I would like to credit this to the dedicated, committed, and exceptional ADNOC L&S team. I would like to dedicate this award to my parents and my family who stood by my side throughout my 25-year career. It is very hard to believe that it has been that long, as I feel as passionate as the first day I stepped my foot on my first vessel. I would like also to thank our leadership for their limitless support and continuous trust that paved our way into a successful maritime career. Finally, I would like to express my greatest gratitude to our seafarers. If I had worked tirelessly throughout this year in order to support you in any way I could, this is the least that you deserve. And we all remain in your debt for your selfless commitment and utmost dedication to your important and critical work that touches on all our lives. This award goes to all our seafarers who are the true winners of the 2020 Personality of the Year Award. Thank you.
Seatrade's 2020 Personality of the Year Captain Mohammed Al Ali, and our thanks to Tomini Group. And so now to our final presentation, the Award for Lifetime Achievement. Someone who has made a major lifelong contribution to the shipping industry. Our final award is sponsored by Abu Dhabi Ports, and before they reveal this year's worthy winner, let's hear once again from Seatrade Chairman, Chris Hayman.
This year, we celebrate a regional leader who has served this industry with distinction for more than 40 years. Currently at the helm of the Middle East's largest privately owned liquid logistics company, he steers a business with operations in more than 21 countries spread across 4 continents. He's widely credited as the driving force behind the group's transformation from a local transport company to a fully diversified and integrated liquid logistics solution provider, which today is amongst the world's leaders in the downstream oil and gas industry. Our winner is regularly included in the lists of the region's top business leaders, and his company has achieved multiple accolades under his leadership, twice as winner of the Dubai government's Quality Awards. His sharp financial brain is combined with a strong commitment to philanthropy, and he is a founding steering committee member of the Middle East Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and is frequently invited to the World Economic Forum in Davos. His dedication to excellence and passion for his company showed no signs of slowing, and we can be sure that this award today will mark the start of the next stage in an exceptional business career. It gives me great pleasure to hand over to Dr. Noura Al-Dahiri to reveal the winner of the 2020 Lifetime Achievement Award.
The winner of the Lifetime Achievement Award is Eugene Main, founder and the CEO of TriStar Group. Congratulations.
It is indeed a privilege and with great pride that I receive this honor. Actually, I'm very humbled that somebody has been brave enough to nominate me for this Lifetime Achievement Award. If I have to look back over my career of 45 years plus, there are several people that I would have to thank for this recognition, and my list would be endless. However, I would like to dedicate this honor to all the men and women who work for TriStar and who have made this achievement today possible. Thank you also to my own family, who have always been a great source of strength and inspiration to me. Lastly, I would like to say a big thank you to the judging panel and the awards committee for placing me in the distinguished company of previous Seatrade Lifetime Achievement Award winners. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Many congratulations to Eugene Main on his Seatrade Lifetime Achievement Award. And a thanks, of course, to Abu Dhabi Ports. With our final award presented, on behalf of Seatrade, congratulations to all of this year's winners. Thank you to this year's sponsors, the judges, and of course, thanks to all of you for entering these awards and indeed for watching online. So until next year, when we will see you all live and in person for the Seatrade Maritime Awards Middle East, Indian Subcontinent and Africa, from everyone here at Seatrade, thank you for joining us and goodbye.